Welcome back to another reaction video, bro. It's Dripper. And sorry I haven't been doing reaction videos. I've been trying to grow my main channel over here. I've been growing fast recently. 523 subscribers. And yeah, so I've been just focused on this channel, but I was bored and I want to do a reaction video. So today I bought the widest gaming monitor on the internet. So let's get into it. Let's watch it. Hopefully it's good, bro.
This is the widest curved monitor on the
widest,
internet.
he said.
It's from Samsung and cost over
Samsung.
$2,500. The box is so big, it barely fits in the camera, and I'm not gonna lie, it is literally so heavy. This is definitely gonna be kind of hard to unbox this whole monitor, but let's just start by taking apart a few of the pieces. So inside of this bag, we have a ton of cables. We have one of the back monitor plates, and the monitor feet are literally like a giant boomerang. This thing is absolutely huge. Honestly, there's way too much in this box. I'm just gonna take everything out of this box. Oh my gosh, dude, seeing this thing in person is actually insane. Like, dude, this is actually crazy. I need to show you guys this monitor. It actually looks insane. Bro, what? This thing looks like a spaceship or something. Dude, this monitor is actually like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Bro, look at that curve. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is actually crazy. It's over $2,000, but I'm starting to see why it's over $2,000 for this monitor.
Who needs a monitor that big to game, bro?
So now that I finally have the monitor fully on the desk, just looking at this thing, it's absolutely insane. I mean, literally just look at the curve of this monitor. This is like the first real ultra-wide gaming monitor because it literally like fully wraps around you. Like, this is insane. And I know most of you guys are probably wondering just how big is this monitor. It's literally so hard to move around. This monitor like is literally giant, but this is actually 57 inches wide. So this monitor is literally bigger than two 27-inch monitors put together, which is just insane. Like, this is probably like the most insane monitor for like sim racing games or something. And yeah, this monitor is also probably like the most expensive monitor and the biggest monitor you can buy on the internet right now. The monitor did come with a few pieces, and what I did notice is the actual monitor arm here, it does bolt up very easily just like that, but there are 4 screws, so 1 screw on each side to actually hold it, which is good because this monitor weighs so much, you definitely don't want it like falling off of the monitor stand, so this is actually really good. It seems pretty sturdy. For the price, and this monitor is actually from Samsung, and it's called the Samsung Odyssey G9. All 4 screws are completely tight, so now you guys can see I can move the monitor from the arm, and it seems to be staying on properly. And now let's go onto the monitor legs. The legs for this monitor are literally so giant. I don't think the camera does this monitor justice at all. It honestly, it just looks so much bigger in person than the camera actually shows. This thing is literally massive. Like, you guys would have to see this in person for yourself just to get a sense of like the scale of this thing. It's literally so big. One thing I don't like is that the monitor feet are actually black. This is just a really tiny thing. I wish they were white just to like match the whole monitor. I don't know why they went with black because it kind of just like throws it off. It looks almost like this is like an Alibaba like extension of the monitor. I don't really know. And over here on the bottom, there are just 2 screws that I actually can just thumb tighten without a screwdriver. And then we should have the whole monitor basically set up just like that. I just tightened them. Let's hope everything is set. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting how heavy this is. All right, there we go. Yeah, the monitor didn't fall down yet. That would be absolutely horrible. Look, it literally takes up the entire size of the desk. Like, there's literally no way I'm fitting a PC on here. In terms of adjustability, you actually are able to move this monitor pretty high up. That's the max height, and then you can move it all the way down to the bottom over here. We do have tilting side to side as well, so you guys can see the monitor feet are actually staying there and it's tilting, and you actually do have the up and down tilt, so you can kind of tilt it up or down for whatever you want. And dude, this is by far the craziest monitor I have ever unboxed, but it's time for the most important part. So like I mentioned, this is a 57-inch wide monitor, so it's absolutely massive, and it's listed as a dual 4K Ultra HD monitor, so it isn't OLED. Unfortunately, the technology isn't good enough for that, but the quality should be really good. It is a mini LED monitor, which is pretty much like the closest, or I think the step below OLED. So it still should look really, really good. Again, it's gonna be kind of hard for the pixels to like all render on this monitor because there's just gonna be so many pixels to render since it's basically over, it's like 2.5 27-inch monitors basically, and we are definitely going to be needing a gaming PC that's extremely powerful. So I'm going to be using my RTX 5090 PC to power on this monitor because the refresh rate on it is also really, really fast. It's really good. So it is a 240 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor. So yeah, it's going to be really, really good for like racing games, and it's just going to be fun to play games like Minecraft and Fortnite on this monitor. And yeah, I don't know if we're even going to be able to hit 240 FPS consistently, because for it to render this many pixels and be that smooth, like this 5090 PC I'm connecting it to is literally going to have to be at like its max performance. The reason this curve looks so insane, like let me show you guys again, just so you guys can see. Oh my gosh, my hand, bro. It literally like slid up on my hand. Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, this thing's like massive. It honestly is like a huge pain to move around. But the reason the curve is so insane, like you guys can literally see it really, really well when it's flat on a desk like this. Literally look at how curved. Like it literally looks like it's almost like being bent in real time. Like this is probably going to be an insanely immersive experience. But yeah, the reason the curve is so like curved basically is because it has a 1000 RR curve, which is why like wraps around you like all like insane. For the most part, this monitor actually had really good reviews, but I did read a few that were saying it might not be worth it for over $2.5 grand because like the quality wasn't as good as you would expect. I'm gonna try testing this monitor out in a racing game like Forza and stuff like that, and also like a more competitive game like Fortnite, and I'm just curious to see how this monitor really performs. I know some of you guys are gonna point out there were some other things in the box, so literally the only other things is like the power cable, which we will obviously be connecting. This looks like a cable management kind of mount over here on the back. I'm pretty sure this feels pretty heavy, and if I actually had to guess, this is actually a VESA mount. So yeah, that's exactly what this is. I'm pretty sure what you do is you can actually mount this onto the back, screw it, and then you can actually use a monitor stand, like one of the ones that connect onto a wall or on your desk, but I would not do that. I would just use the included stand, which is exactly what I'm gonna be doing. They also did give this really long panel. It's literally just a white panel that will literally just go behind the monitor like this. And it's just to kind of keep the cables all tidy, but you're literally not gonna see the cables because this monitor is so big. So now what I'm gonna do is set up this giant monitor on this desk. I'm gonna have the PC below because the PC literally won't fit on this desk. And let's just test out the quality of this monitor and see if it's really worth like over $2.5 grand, because this monitor is actually almost $3 grand after shipping and taxes, so it's extremely expensive. Finally, it's time for the moment you guys have all been waiting for. How good is the widest gaming monitor in the world for gaming? So I decided to load into a game I think is perfect for this monitor, which is Forza Horizon 5. So let's load into Forza Horizon 5, and I just want to test this out because it should be really, really immersive playing this. Oh, all right, so we literally just loaded in, and it seems like it's already like trying to get it on like max full screen. So let's actually go into our settings. So I think, okay, right over there, settings, let's go into our video, and then full screen, turn this on, save, and there we go. So now you guys can see we're on 7680 by 2160, 120 FPS, and let's actually even show the FPS as well. And I'm gonna start off on these kind of lower settings, and then we're just gonna go on like max settings. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. This is actually sick. Okay, wait. I'm not gonna lie. This actually feels insane to game on. Dude, it's, you know what it is? It's like, feels like I'm actually going so fast because I'm looking at the screen here, and then in my peripheral vision, I can like see like the stuff whizzing by. I'm like, I don't, it's so hard to explain unless you were actually like here and you could experience it. But I think for racing games, this monitor is like, if you have the money, like this monitor is actually insane. Like it really, really enhances like the experience. This is the best like imagine having this in a sim racing setup. This is definitely the best like feeling monitor, like most immersive experience I've had on a controller. Dude, it feels so good. Honestly, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go into the settings, and let me try and go on like higher settings here. Okay, also I have to say this, I'm like really, really impressed with the quality. I don't know, it might just be this game's optimized for this because it kind of is like meant for like this racing stuff. I don't even, dude, I'm like actually like really enjoying this. Even though it's only on controller, it feels so good to game on this. Like I literally have to like look around almost as if I'm like in a real car, just to like kind of like get a sense of like where I am. Like I don't know how to explain it. Okay, this view is actually kind of cool because like I'm inside of the car, and I literally have to like look to my left to see my mirrors and my right. Like, dude, that actually is sick. This is like probably the best monitor you can get for racing games. Like, seriously, if you have the funds for it, I think it's definitely worth it. Like, I literally have to check my left mirror, my right mirror. I have to move my whole head to actually see it. And it feels like I'm way more in the car than just like playing this on a normal like 27-inch monitor, because it's just like everything's kind of like outside of my peripheral vision. Dude, this is sick. Playing Forza on this $2,000 ultra-wide monitor is extremely fun and honestly different from anything I have ever experienced. But how does this monitor perform on a completely different game like Fortnite? So of course we now are inside of Fortnite, and you guys can see the exact same resolution, 7680 by 2160. And yeah, what I will say is right now we do have our settings on
sick of all the ads, bro.
Later, I'm actually gonna go. What
premium ran out.
I literally don't know what that is. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on low settings, and then we're gonna go onto high settings and see how this monitor actually performs. Again, I'm recording on this PC and I'm running it like with a 5090, and we're running all these pixels. So I don't know if we'll actually be pushing the PC to the limit. Probably. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit 120 FPS consistently, but on low settings, let's try and just go into a game and just try an FPS shooter game. This is probably gonna be very weird to actually game on this, because like my sensitivity and my builds are gonna feel very weird because it's just like so stretched. But I'm really curious to see how it looks when I'm really inside of the game, because it's gonna be like an insane like stretch resolution probably. We just loaded in and we're hitting, dude, look, I have to turn my entire physical head to the right. Like, I don't know how I'm trying to describe this, but I have to turn to the right just to see the FPS, and we're hitting 300 to 400. I am honestly shocked, and oh my gosh,
it's like on the current monitor.
I don't even know what to say. This is actually crazy. Like, it just, in my peripheral vision is the best way I can describe it. I can literally still have monitor space, so it looks like I have a giant screen just all in front of my entire face. And this is honestly like more immersive than I feel like VR. Like, because it's like a physical, real world thing, if that makes sense. This is probably gonna feel very weird to game on, and I don't know. This is probably like a huge competitive advantage, because I can literally see the right and I can see the entire left and right side of the map, and I don't even have to like move my screen. I can literally see the entire thing, so I'll be able to see like anyone that's like around at all. This honestly is pretty insane, and I'm kind of shocked that it's like working this well, to be honest. Like, it looks really good. This seriously is not only like a very immersive experience, but it's just fun. Like, this isn't even sponsored. I'll have this monitor linked down below for anyone who has enough bread to even be able to buy this, but like, I don't think you would be disappointed. And I have to say the quality of it is very good. What I would recommend is making sure you go in the settings and increasing the brightness, because this monitor on default, the brightness is actually very low, so it doesn't look that good. But just increase the brightness and you're literally good. Oh yeah, this guy literally just got cracked. No, what? Dude, this guy's so low. This kid's so literally like so low. No, no, no. No. No, he's literally 1 HP. All right, you're getting chased, buddy. Yup, 1 HP, dead. There we go. Oh, wait, this kid right here. He just has no idea. Yup. I barely hit this kid. Okay, wait, we cracked him, though. Come here. Whoa. Yo, I can still build kind of good, though. Oh, my gosh. You're 1 HP. You're 1 HP. No, my kill. He's going to steal my kill. He's going to steal my kill. Oh, wait, this is the whole different kid.
His bot?
Dead. There we go. There we go. There we go. Dude, that was a whole different guy than the one I was trying to fight. Okay, wait, I actually need to, and now he's pushing me. Now he's pushing me, huh? No, I just died. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die for the dumbest reason of all time. I need to just go to zone. I need to go to zone. I'm literally so dead. Oh my gosh. How am I alive? How am I alive? How am I alive? Bro, this is so weird gaming on this monitor. I'm still not used to it. It feels so good to game on. I need to go in high settings too. Oh yeah, full cracked. Oh wait, there's another kid right there. No, I want this kill though. Yup, easy. No, no, and he just he just literally spawns in my box. Dude, that kid literally just teleported in, bro. I think that was a kid that was camping and like third partying and like pushing. Bro, that guy was playing weird. Oh my gosh, this is huge. This is huge. This is huge. There we go. I think I'm gonna push this guy, honestly. I don't have like really that many mats, but I kind of want to just push this kid. Oh yeah. Yup, easy. Give me this kill. Yup, there. There we go. There we go. Now this other guy's gonna push. Yup, easy. Oh my gosh. We just absolutely 200 pumped that guy.
Yes,
okay, wait, now is probably a good time to go on max settings. Dude, this is probably, I don't know if my PC will be able to run this. Let's just go on high. I don't want to go on epic yet. I just want to test out high. Oh my, okay, it's definitely way more laggy here. Yeah, honestly a little bit too laggy, I think. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it doesn't. So I think high settings. This is honestly like the most powerful PC you could buy. Like PC specs, there's not really any specs better than this. But what I'm gonna do is I'm actually. Oh wait, I need to go to zone. As soon as I'm in zone, I'm actually just gonna go on medium settings because it is running pretty well, but it just lags a little bit. Okay, let's just quickly go inside of this bush here, and then let's just go on to high settings now. Okay, there we go. We're on medium settings now. Okay, yeah, immediately feels way better. So even on medium settings, it still feels very smooth. This is an insane gaming experience. I wish you guys could like try this out and feel how it is. Okay, only 3 other players. There is one all the way up there. There probably is like one camping in zone. Oh yeah, they're both fighting there. We definitely are gonna wanna just try and get a laser. Oh, okay, that kid's actually pretty good. Oh my, he's literally white. Oh my gosh, now the kid's camping. I knew he was camping. Yup. And look at him instantly running. Yeah, no. Come here, bro. No. Oh my gosh, this guy's so low. I actually kind of want to push this guy because he seems like a much better player. Come on, drop. I'm dropping both of y'all, bro. Both of y'all getting dropped right now. Come on, peek it. What? Where is this guy? What? No. Oh, he's just out of zone. Let's go. I'm taking that. I'm literally taking that. I don't care. That was such a weird way to win. But dude, look at my free builds too. This feels really good to game on. This monitor is absolutely insane, and I actually lied. I bought this monitor for $1,500 on Amazon, and the price keeps on changing between $1,500 and over $2,000. So if you're interested, I left a link to it in the description, and hopefully it's on sale because I bought it for only $1,500. But wait, almost 80% of you guys watching are not subbed, and we need to change that ASAP. Next, check out this video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy.
Crazy. Yes, sir. That was a crazy reaction video. It's a crazy video, bro. That big ass monitor, bro. Doing too much, bro. If I walked in anyone's crib, bro, and that was the monitor was rocking, bro. Nah, bro. We're gonna have a serious talk, bro. But yeah, that was that reaction video. There are more reactions to come. But I've been focusing on my main channel right here, on getting more subscribers, getting it built up, a bigger following, you know what I'm saying? So then we could have better reactions, you know what I'm saying? So like once I build more up over here, we can kind of get it over here. It's the reaction channel. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned.